Good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Douglas, and I have invited you, everyone here this afternoon, to discuss with you the steps to opening your own home daycare. There are basically three steps that you would need to follow to open your own home daycare. The first thing that you would need to do is you would need to register with your local college um, to take the courses. Whatever the course requirements are by your local college and the state that you're in, or what you would need to take, you would need to register for the courses and pay for the courses and exams. The second step you would need to do is register with the state of Florida and the Department of Children and Families in your local area. There are guidelines and steps that you would have to take for them. The third thing that you would have to do in opening up your own home daycare is you would have to contact licensing with the Department of Children and Families and the state of Florida or whatever state you are living in to have someone come out and inspect your home. In the first step, you would contact your local college. You would take the courses. Depending on what state you're in, it may require you to take 8 classes, or you may have to take 10 or more classes. You can take your classes online, or you can go and sit in a course. If you take the classes online, it's like $150 cheaper than it is to sit in an actual class. The next thing that you would have to do after you register for your courses, you would need to complete an assessment and an exam for each course and pass with a grade of C or better. Once you've completed all your assessments and passed all of your exams, the next thing that you would need to do is contact the Department of Children and Families in your local area to let them know that you have completed all your assessments and passed all your exams. Then you would need to go and take a course at your local college, a competency exam at your local college, which will cost, if the class that you've taken is a 2-hour course, then the state exam would be $2. If the course was 8 hours, then the state exam would be $8. Once you pass the assessments and the competency exams, you will contact your licensing office, and let them know that you have completed your courses and your exams, and they will go online and look up your grades. Then you would have to register with your state, and someone will tell you, depending on your state guidelines, what you would need to do next. You would have to register with your local state. You would have to turn in an affidavit of good faith, which has statutes and different guidelines that you have to have passed and different criteria that you have to meet. If you meet all of those, then they would have you to complete a first aid and CPR class that you would have to pay for on your own. Once you turn in that, you would have to go and be fingerprinted. Once you have your electronic scan, your Scantron completed, and your background check comes back, the next step that you would have to do is contact licensing. Someone from licensing will come out and inspect your home and will tell you what you need to do. You would have to have so much space per child, so many square inches per child, and you would have to have toys and educational material for each age group of children. If you have 5 kids in your home and 4 kids are girls and 1 child is a boy, or you have 2 girls and 3 boys, you would have to have age-appropriate toys for each one of those children so that they won't have to share toys or wait in line for toys or whatever. Each child can play with something individually at any given time that they want. You would have to have so much space for them to take a nap. You would have to prepare 30 months in advance a meal plan for your children. You will have to have your guidelines and your printout applications, rituals that your children are going to participate in, and all the state paperwork that your kids need to have. You would also have to have your punishment policy in black and white written down, and the parents have to sign it. If once all of that is in place, you will get your licensing and you can open up your home daycare. And I thank you all for listening, and I hope you all decide that that's what you want to do. It takes very little money and very little experience is needed. And if you have your own home and you take at least 3 kids in your home, you can make up to $500 a week in your own home. Even if those children are your own children, you can receive funding from the state, the local state or city that you're in, and they will pay you to actually keep your own child. So those of you that are young and have your own children, it would be, a good thing for you to do, being that the job market is like it is right now. And it would be my advice to you that, you consider opening up a home daycare in your own home to keep your own child, at least, if that's it. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.